Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark, and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God. That wookie-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wookie-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharp tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back at the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in with everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And if you would like to be a part of this Trap News Network family, we would love for you to come be a part of this family. Hit us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX, Trap News Network. Hit us up, man. You become a correspondent. We finna jump into this content. Let's see what they talking about on the YouTube streets. Let's go.
Choice. This weekend, we saw YouTuber CEDDY Nash bring Lil Woody, aka Lil Woody, aka YSL Woody, to the Rolling 60s, and you saw a video of some members being very, very excited for Lil Woody to be there. And then I think there was a reaction because they started to read comments that basically said, hey, yo, why are you bringing somebody who snitched to the hood? Today, we actually saw CEDDY Nash release an apology video for bringing Woody to the hood, which a lot of people think is kind of wild because that's his boy, that's his friend. But apparently there was a lot of pressure put. What was your first thought when you saw that Lil Woody was being welcomed in the trenches?
Yeah, when I seen that, I was kind of confused, right? But I kind of understand things on a different levels. Like, out here in these streets, like, dudes gonna portray shit one way. Like, dudes don't be keeping it 100. These type of dudes in everybody hood, dudes that's on some type of paperwork, dudes that made some type of statement. In Lil Woody case, he made some statements, you know what I'm saying? Then he got up on the stand, you feel me, and tried to recant it. And I kind of like threw the trial, you know, and, you know, got arrested and all that stuff. So it's like, I guess some people kind of feel like it was 50-50. But within all that, like, we got to get to the fact, something that I didn't know that's been floating around for some time. CEDDY Nash got a video with him talking on the news, talking about a
news,
crime.
right,
So
yeah.
it's like, why was he? So it's just like, so I'm not trying to point that out, but it's just like you can't even like coincide one with the other. So it's just like I don't know if I don't
Breaking news on No Jumper News. We got YoungAntJEFE.
No, for real, no.
CEDDY NASH and got on the news and committed and reported a crime.
He snitched. We ain't gonna do that because I don't play like that because I don't want niggas to try to pitch the A-Train 60 gang
but still,
on some real street shit.
Shit.
Like, remember this is years ago.
That was crazy. So like it was just like I don't know if people ain't seen that because it was like he shouldn't even been welcome.
My thing is Woody, they ain't do that while he was there. They wait till you leave it, then they do it. When they was there, everybody was happy because
What we never knew was CEDDY Nash was on the news reporting on a crime. I had no idea of that. No idea of that. So yeah. That's a flamorous, larcenous, skullduggery situation in itself, and sheesh, YoungAntJEFE just came with something that don't know nothing but the chest. Sheesh. Bow, 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 bow. Headshot. We're gonna come back into this content. Let's get back into it though.
And on the news talking about a crime.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, why was he? So it's just like, so I'm not trying to point that out, but it's just like you can't even like coincide one with the other. So it's just like I don't know if
Breaking news on No Jumper News. We got YoungAntJEFE.
No, for real, no.
CEDDY NAsh and got on the news and committed and reported a crime.
He snitched. We ain't gonna do that because I don't play like that because I don't want niggas to try to pitch the A-Train 60 gang
but still,
on some real street shit.
Shit.
Like, remember this is years ago.
That was crazy. So like it was just like I don't know if people ain't seen that because it was like he shouldn't even been welcome.
my thing is Woody, they ain't do that while he was there. They wait till you leave it, then they do it. When they was there, everybody was happy because Woody is famous. Listen, he not really even a snitch. He like a half snitch. He finessed the police, gang. He finessed everybody. He just finessed the situation.
Ain't no such thing as a half.
He ain't go all the way in. Did he always snitch? No.
Yeah, he was in a.
I mean, all it takes is once.
No, he didn't always snitch. He kind of like
That's
finessed
like
him.
that's like if you like
If the streets, you got to be disloyal.
if you do with some weird shit with the kid, you're that forever.
Yeah,
If
but
you
the
do
streets,
once.
you supposed to be disloyal though.
Ain't no
Like,
such thing as no half snitch, bro.
Yeah.
ain't no such thing as a loyal person in the streets.
Listen, man, you a grown ass man.
That was a real
you
news
could
shot.
One mic, let's bring it all together. Donnie is talking off camera without a mic, and you have a mic. Like we could get Donnie in here if you want to say something, but we got to do one mic here, yeah.
That's all.
I mean, he's saying off mic that CEDDY Nash explained that situation here at No Jumper.
I do remember that, but I don't remember
saying
exactly
that was
what
like
was
a
said,
homie.
yeah.
Like that looked like that was the news.
Oh no! Yeah, he talked about it on the news after the fact. I think. Should I call up CEDDY Nash and get in the?
I mean,
statement?
yeah.
It's been years since we analyzed this. His
Oh yeah, I'm
get
just saying
old.
I don't want to be putting no jackets on nobody that don't belong. Like that shit looked like he was on like Channel 7 News, like getting like the news reporter asking him about a crime, and he like, yeah, this happened. Like
He told
And so
names
for
and
clarity,
stuff like
there's
that.
supposed to be no media.
Did he tell
to get
names and
member,
stuff like
correct?
that?
Pull
One
that
thing
shit
about
up,
streets,
man. Pull that
it's
shit
against
up.
the street code to even be on the
Yeah.
podcast talking.
No, it ain't.
Can you pull it up?
In reality, they gonna say it's a snitch. They say on the podcast you a snitch in the
what?
streets. That's what they say.
Because I just want to
Who
show
is that?
people what
The
I'm
streets.
talking about.
The streets say anybody on the podcast is a snitch because we talking about street.
2607 Unc's defense. Old school street rules do dictate if you on a podcast, you a snitch. And if you're involved in any kind of salacious or street activity, or you tied to any type of criminal organization, you should not be on camera talking. That is a fact. That is a fact. Now, is that a rule that's still followed in today's day and age? Probably not. It's something that's been kind of like gone with the times and all that, of course. But if we're looking at it in traditional sense, 607 Unc does have an amazing point. That is, by old school definition, street rules, frowned upon to be on a podcast. Just saying. Just saying.
So
Names
for
and
clarity,
stuff like
there's
that.
supposed to be no media.
Did he tell
to get
names
member,
and stuff like
correct?
that?
Pull
One
that
thing
shit
about
up,
streets,
man. Pull that
it's
shit
against
up.
the street code to even be on the
Yeah.
podcast talking.
No, it ain't.
Can you pull it up?
In reality, they gonna say it's a snitch. They say on the podcast you a snitch in the
what?
streets. That's what they say.
Because I just want to
Who
show
is that?
people what
The
I'm
streets.
talking about.
The streets say anybody on the podcast is a snitch because we talking about street.
They ain't telling me no shit like that.
Anybody, you f- them rules they making up.
That what
nigga.
the
They
streets
don't
say.
care
Man,
about
that's
that
what the
shit.
comments say.
I heard
Nigga,
the
I did jail half of my life and they never told no
Me
shit.
too.
Had a code that fitted in every time. So I don't give a f- what the streets talking about. Oh, if you get on a podcast and say this, suck my dick. Like I ain't never told.
But
Hey,
no, hold
Woody-
on. But hold on. If you get on a podcast and you say incriminating information,
Then
that
you-
is snitching.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But
Like-
bottom
I
line,
ain't never
is
said
No,
Woody-
but what he said, being on a podcast, period.
No. That's not. But I'm saying you can be on a podcast.
It's just,
Yeah.
hey,
And hold on, not to derail.
I'm not
I think
saying
Brandon
that.
just got me in trouble because I just got an alert that Hater Road just tagged me in something. So I said something about you and the devil nigga. So he might be tripping on me. But keep going.
Hey, but hater world. But Honestly,
Another Mexican for
So
your
if you
beef
got him
with.
on me, you really got to catch
Another,
that.
another
not real-
essay for your
Hey,
beef
you
with.
pick that up that
the
fast?
Mexican
Me?
people
How
who are
you know
smart.
that?
They understand where I'm
phone
coming
just
from.
vibrated.
So I ain't tripping.
And you knew who it
but
was.
the
You
thing,
tough.
hey,
Don't beat him.
the
Oh, yeah,
arbitra-
look, Hater World made a post.
tough,
Is Adam 22 is trying to start a gang war?
a gang war.
So that's what I got tagged in?
I'm just probably, yeah. Oh, we got Ceddy Nash. calling
No,
back.
listen, nobody trying to start a
Hold
gang
on.
war. The streets are starting
I
a gang
am
war
Ceddy
on their
Nash.
own.
Adam, two.
Hey, this is the prelim to the DP. We talking about you and that. Okay, so basically the topic was raised of you previously talking on the news about some kind of criminal thing. It's been years. I don't remember what the story was, and I wanted to give you a chance to respond or state what happened and why that's not snitching.
Was that a news?
Adam
story? Was that
messy.
the news or
Munchie B
that's
said,
Adam
is that,
messy
was
as
that, was
hell.
that the news or was it no?
He messy as fuck.
The deal was thugging.
that was what?
He said, what's thugging?
Was thugging?
That's my slang. Let's do it this way real quick. We go up, right?
Wait.
Yay or nay?
What'd you say?
Tell him it's Metro up.
Everything go out paperwork, right? Yay or nay?
Yeah.
Everything what?
You can Google that paperwork. Nobody was even there. This was a disagreement between two people. I got paid to say that. That's what crisis action look like.
You get paid to
You
snitch?
look at where everything else is at. I'm way down the street. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh my God.
He said he was a crisis actor and he was
Oh,
paid to make a
snitch.
statement.
No, he was paid to
on
snitch.
the news, basically.
He was paid to snitch.
Well,
Go on paperwork. If you listen to the conversation, I'm being led in that conversation.
Oh, he get paid to snitch,
Hey,
gang.
where's that
You
reaction?
right. So why is Woody getting kicked off then?
Hold on.
If he agreed, he get paid. He getting paid to snitch.
Can we pull this clip up? That's what I'm on.
We don't need no
I
clip.
didn't
He
even
just
know
said it.
crisis acting was a real
That's
thing.
what I was about to
I thought that was
say.
some shit Alex Jones made
So
up.
we have verification of crisis
He
actors being
just
real
said
now?
he got paid to
I
snitch.
mean, shit. If he an actor, I guess it's okay.
It's not okay if he got paid to snitch.
That was a skit.
Was that real criminal information?
Hold on, one
I
second.
don't know.
What
Was
you
that
saying,
real
Ceddy?
criminal information he was talking about?
Let's let him speak again.
I didn't give him. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. We haven't watched the clip yet, so I don't even know what the you said. I don't remember. But
I said I didn't give any information. The
you
paperwork is out there.
ain't supposed to
Nobody
put the
gave
clip up?
nothing. Nobody
Now play that.
nothing.
Bro.
Now play that.
Yeah, I need to hear it.
I need to hear
they're
that.
trying to find it right now.
Crisis actors are real.
We here on No Jump. We're about to
Brandon's
play
not
something.
racist.
Give us
What else
1
did I
minute.
learn
We're going to
today?
find it,
They
right?
said they can't hear it.
Okay, but here's my question: is what was the reaction to you bringing Woody to the hood though? How did this go down that you ended up posting this apology?
You got to confront the OGs and everything. That's how that go. I'm not going to get into too much details. Who know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Damn, I take full responsibility for that.
Come
Nobody
on,
else in
gang.
that video but me.
crazy.
That's on me.
But Woody's still your boy though.
Huh?
Woody's still your boy. You're not like disowning him, right?
I'm
Man.
not disowning Woody,
Hey,
but he
can I ask
shouldn't
him
have
a
been there.
question?
That's what that is.
Okay.
Man,
And
that's
Hefe
bull.
has a question for you.
Hey, right. Look, I did a little segment right pertaining to that little situation. So a nigga don't want to be flagging or putting no stigma on people that don't belong. But I want to ask you a question. You got a video? Did you ever do a video saying that Lil Woody was a rat?
Ever do that?
Did you ever do a video like when he was down, getting on the stand and that Young Thug stuff was going on? Did you ever have a video saying that he was a rat or a snitch or anything?
I put the interrogation video out. I'm who dropped that interrogation video.
So you agree?
Oh,
You-
you clout chasing.
So you agree he was a rat, right?
I didn't hear what you said. It blown out.
I said you agree he was a rat.
If I found out the real, because y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? Before I found out, it did look bad, and that was what I was initially saying. True indeed. But when I found out the real, that's not what it is. You got to go back and find out Thug told Cuz to do all this shit. So when everything is said, everything and everything like that, go back and literally listen to on the stand the nigga Thug Cuz to go up there and do that. You got to remember,
That's
we got
accurate.
charged with the murder of Donovan Thomas.
But no, who told him to go to the interrogation room and say everything he said?
Yeah, originally.
Thug
Like-
told him to do that?
If you say the nigga said Tezzy and Quez did this and did that, on the stand, Tezzy and Quez literally in real life don't exist. So if you go in the interrogation room and you make up names that, then hey, shit, what you say?
We don't know if them names is made up. You don't know that?
My thing is this: if you can kick Woody out the hood, you got to kick half the hood out. Because everybody
Nah,
in
we
the
ain't
hood, they
doing that.
snitching.
Wait.
A lot of people snitching in the hood. It just don't make sense. You gotta take the whole hood.
It seemed like the only thing Ceddy Nash can really do in a situation is say I shouldn't have had him there. This shouldn't have went down. It's a tricky, icky, sticky, Vicky situation. I'm not sure that CEDDY Nash is going to be able to flam his way out of this one because no jumper's a pretty messy space, bro. And you see that they're like, wait, hold on. Didn't you already say that he was a snitch? Wait, didn't you already know about that? Wait, hold on, son. You had bro around, but this is what's going on. Wait, I get that you said Young Thug told him to do that, but was that after or before? But yeah, it get ugly, bro. It get ugly. Man, CEDDY Nash, man. But I can respect CEDDY Nash for saying, you know what? It's my fault. I take 100% responsibility. Did nobody do that? That's all me. Wooty bam, wooty bam, wooty bam. And he's standing on what he got to stand on. So I can respect that as well, too, man. Shout out to CEDDY Nash for being a solid stand-up A1 individual and a real man about the situation.
The hood, you got kicked off half the hood out because everybody in the hood, they snitching. A lot of people snitching in the hood. It just don't make sense. We got to take the whole hood out.
Well, hold on.
Can't nobody go.
No, Woody, whatever, is the second most famous snitch in America behind Charles White.
So Woody not even a completely snitch.
No, but hold on. How you have Operation Draws Down and then bring a snitch to the 60s?
But the snitch is already in the 60s.
Man, nah.
It's snitches
It
everywhere.
sounds
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
He's saying that he's not
can I
really
give
a
my
snitch.
unprofessional opinion on this? It sounds like he's...
How you ain't calling him a snitch? You got his second video.
Listen.
He's
So
saying he's
what
not.
it sounds like he's saying is that Young Thug told Woody to say that, like it was like basically pre-rehearsed. Like he basically authorized him to say what he said.
Well, but no,
And
but
it
here's
was
the
made
thing.
up.
Look. He's essentially saying.
I'm
No,
telling
yeah,
you what he's saying.
No,
I don't know what's
I hear that
check it out,
bullshit
but this is what you gotta understand. I'm a nigga that's not about to. This is content, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like I'm a real street nigga. This is content.
No, you
I'm not about
commentating
to
in
give
this
it enough
content.
energy to where I'm about to go dig and be like, oh, is this the truth? Is this that?
Well, when you...
I know what's out there.
No. But since we got him on the line,
There's suspension of disbelief we need to use twice now.
The only issue I have with what this dude is saying, don't know him from Adam.
Wait, all right. Yeah. What's the question?
Why ain't Thug this Woody at all?
Because if he do anything street related, he go back to jail.
I mean, he
Hey,
didn't really embrace it either, right?
Stipulations.
It has probation
You
stipulations.
could ask somebody this one.
That's called dual sovereignty.
I have a question for him.
The same reason why he called Kid Cudi a snitch and then deleted it. He trying to fly up under the radar. He not trying to be on. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't he call Woody a snitch?
But I'm saying.
But the thing was, you knew Woody was a snitch when you took him to the hood.
Hold on. The same reason why he asked the judge, could he still be in contact with Gunner and work with Gunner and haven't did it?
But he knew Woody was a snitch before he took
But
him
no,
there.
that's what I'm saying. But bro,
He's clearly not embracing Woody.
he's
It's
not
obvious.
embracing Woody, bro.
It's
He
obvious.
embraced it when he took him to the hood, but he don't embrace it when the people don't embrace
Can I
it.
say
I'm
this?
talking about Thug.
Yeah,
Thug
we're
ain't
talking
about to go
about
at the start witness and he on state probation.
Can I ask a question?
He can't.
Yes.
So
Let it out.
well,
Let it out, loved one.
this guy said
Have you been to jail
he'll defend, and I have no dog in this.
Yeah, you do.
He'll defend.
No, you do.
Only the no jumper card.
The no jumper K
Look,
card. That's
listen,
your card.
You'll defend Lil Woody to us, right? Like, oh, well, Thug this and Thug that, which is basically you saying Lil Woody's not really a snitch. Why didn't you defend him to the OGs?
To the 60s. Woo! Yeah, that's what we saying. Why you ain't defend him to the 6-0?
That is
Why you ain't take up for
great
him?
question, Brandon.
That don't make sense. It's like you
That
left him
was
out
a
like
great
you brought him out the
question.
Cali and left him out the dry.
Because he would never have to issue no public
For
apology
once,
if nothing
Brandon.
wasn't wrong with Woody.
Y'all assaulting his character.
Hey, hold on.
You
Let him talk.
Hold on.
Let's say he
you
good.
say you mess with him, but you letting the whole California assault his character. You're not even standing up for him. Before you liked him, but now everybody's assaulting his character, but you ain't taking up for him.
Hey, hold
What's
on.
with that shit, man?
Hey, look, check this out, huh? Today is 610 day. It's bad for him to say the wrong thing right now.
Yes.
But he should have did it then. If he gonna do it, then stand for it. Don't do
Let him
nothing and then go
respond.
back and
Let him
retract it.
respond.
Let him
Serious response to
respond.
that, because that is a pretty good point.
That's a really good question.
Right now, it's the same thing I said to everybody else.
But you apologizing.
Hold on. Let him talk.
Why would you do it then apologize?
Why didn't you defend him?
Everybody don't agree with what I'm saying, though.
Then say it
But you
anyway.
a big dude, bro. They ain't gonna beat you up, bro. You a big ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, let him be. Let him.
If they do beat him up,
I get
so
it, but
what?
I'm standing on my shit.
If you do something, then stand for it. If you brought Woody there, then you stay with Woody then.
What people don't know is after that, nigga, I stayed in the hood and we had to do.
No, you lame, man. Your
Let
hood
him
pimping
talk,
you.
bro.
You can't even be real. Your hood pimping you. Your hood pimping you. Because they have to pimp you. You only got your own mind, gang.
Nah,
Come on,
Let him
gang.
talk, bro. Nah, let him talk, bro. Let him talk.
Come on, no, I'm just saying though. If he
more
took him there,
Marathon Burgers fries.
if you take him there, stand on it then. Say, look, I know y'all don't like it, but then I like it then. If they want to DP you, tell them to DP you then. Take the DP for Woody then.
Yeah, why couldn't you convince the OGs?
No,
That's the question.
yeah.
Let
Tell
him
him Woody
answer.
good.
Let him
Convince
answer.
like you try to convince us.
Let him fucking answer.
It went from prelim to pre-trial. Let's go.
Why?
I just told you. Everybody in agreement. So I'm not trying to bring no negative distractions to the set.
But
if you think whatever
You brought Woody.
So he had to apologize. So he did.
you done lost your fucking mind.
But bro, you a trophy in the
I'm not one of these.
Man, your Crip card gone. Your Crip card gone.
Y'all done learn nothing from this. Do not answer the phone when these podcasters call you, man, because they said my boy Ceddy Nash up for humiliation. Humiliation, man. They just totally embarrassed Ceddy Nash. And you better believe that as he's sitting there with Munchie B, being laughed at, Adam 22 and all, I'm sitting there with Munchie B laughing, you see Munchie B is getting the biggest laugh out of all this, because Munchie B, he's not shy when it comes to the downfalls of people who he sees as his opposition. I don't care what nobody say. Munchie B is laughing at Ceddy Nash being humiliated by the 60s, or, you know, whatever that situation comes to be. If that would have been a Blood or somebody from Gangsta Crip, Munchie B would not be laughing as hard. It's because Ceddy Nash represents the rolling 60s. Why he's, you know, he and at his enemy's expense. With that all being said, Ceddy Nash, you put yourself in the most flamorous, skullduggerous, larcenous situation that you could have put yourself in. And I hope that you obviously learned the lesson from all this and blah, blah, blah. But with that all being said, we're going to take y'all around this final corner and see exactly what's going on with this. Clear setup, but if you ain't learned nothing, man, when they call, don't answer, bro. Don't answer if you ain't learned nothing else from this. When they call, don't answer.
you a trophy in the
I'm not one of these.
Man, your Crip card gone. Your Crip card gone.
One more
It's
time.
over with. His Crip card gone. They turned him into a slave, gang. Nigga, they turned you to a slave. You did something.
Hey, bro.
He brought the second most famous snitch to the 60s.
On camera.
Ceddy, but
Hey,
that's
we
funny.
still want to be able to go to marathon.
Hey, hold on. Hey, what shoes y'all on?
They're right. You see them?
I need to know what they was on.
Hey, listen, can we just say that the opinions of Unc do not reflect
No,
the
shut up.
They
opinions
was
of
on Brian
No,
Hurst.
just-
You let him.
Hold on.
No, you shut your ass
YSL
up. You
Woody
don't
on
want to go to
Brian Hurst.
Marathon Burger. I do.
Listen, if he took Woody, then guess what? I took Woody over there. Woody, I fuck with him. But he gonna took him and then like throwing rocks to hide in your hand.
I think what Unc is trying to say.
You hide your hand when you saying you sorry.
Hold on.
Why you apologize to a man for something you thought was right?
No,
listen.
He said if you ain't apologetic, why apologize?
Yeah, but he already did it. You thought it was right. So if your mind was made up, you thought it was right, then ride for it.
No,
Then
G,
Hey,
you
let me say-
faking.
let me say
Your
this.
Crip card gone.
Let
gang.
me say this.
Man, y'all tripping.
Ceddy. No, Ceddy.
You making up your own titles right now. That's cool. You making up your own titles.
Hey, Ceddy, let me say this.
Hell no.
I think what
tripping.
Nah, you gotta start tripping, Ceddy.
I
You
think
gotta
what
turn
Unc
up for
is-
that. I can't lie.
Internet trip on niggas. Niggas, I'm never.
Man, you can't tell them to start tripping over the phone and have a phone
He
battle.
mad,
I'm
gang.
just saying,
He
bro.
mad as fuck. He been
gotta
tripping for years.
got
He just lost his
You gotta
card.
start
He
tripping,
mad,
You
gang.
got
tell him to start tripping.
Yeah, go to your
You guys
Tuesday.
are laughing.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
You go join the Bloods now.
Nah, hell no.
Go take Woody to the Bloods.
You bring Woody to my
Hey,
house if you want to.
hey, can I say this though? With all due respect, Unc being extra with it. But I'm just like, I don't know if we just from two different places, but bro, you like a trophy in the hood. You doing something positive.
Who a trophy?
This guy, let's say.
Ceddy.
I think any talented, I think anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna interrupt you.
Man, why
No.
Can I say my point?
No, because like you said earlier, you from Long Beach, so you gotta talk about trophies in Long Beach.
Can I make my point and then listen? Can I make my point then y'all ridicule me?
You can't say who a trophy.
just let me-
And I've been beefing with the Rolling Sixties more than half my life.
Hey, Munchie, just let me get the point out.
He
Then
knows
you
his
can
ops. Munchie knows who his ops
Go ahead.
are.
Listen.
Say an asset. He's an
Okay,
asset.
he's an asset.
Okay.
Listen, he is a trophy like asset. Like I said both. Look, but
Free
the point
brick.
I'm saying is you're doing something positive for your community. Lil Woody is somebody who is very popular within the culture. The snitch stuff, I would say at best it could be, it's arguable.
No, it's not.
Wait, let me finish.
Not. I love
Woody, but Woody told.
That's how you.
Let me say one thing.
Hold on. No.
Listen, listen.
just say my point.
Let me say one thing.
Based on what CEDDY is, based on what CEDDY is telling us,
based on what
it's
CEDDY telling us.
arguable.
If Thug told him to do it, he didn't tell.
I just want to say this.
That's how you
I just want to say this.
That's how you create a gang of enemy snitches, bro.
But Woody is more valuable.
Call Thug up. If Thug told him to do it, he didn't tell.
Follow Woody.
Woody is more valuable, though.
Y'all trying to produce a gang of
follow
enemy
him.
snitches around the community
Because
he popular.
Woody not snitching right now.
Just
Woody right now
follow
working for
Woody.
God. He trying to get people to change.
No,
He
look,
more
man.
valuable to the trenches than they keep on rejecting shit that's value to them.
All I'm saying
Right?
is
He
this.
can be valuable.
No, listen.
Since he snakes, he
Guys,
been on the internet threatening people.
But he can still be a value, though.
Listen,
There's no value in snitching.
Guys,
It's
we gotta-
value in. Come on,
We
gang.
gotta move the conversation up because as a person who is not from LA, the guy from Hoover was able to give a bunch of Bloods the green light to go to a Hoover Park and do a video.
you obviously don't know the politics.
Well, that's a Hoover issue. You gotta
You obviously don't know what the fuck is.
If Crips
No,
and
because your
Bloods
point
can
is
get
wrong.
together, why can't snitches get together with
They don't
people?
want these questions.
Crips and Bloods
They
get
don't want
together.
these-
No.
Wrong.
Hold on,
They
right
feel
now.
these
Right now.
questions.
It
Go
go
ahead,
back. It go
Brandon.
back to you got to stand on Long Beach plates.
They-
These Bloods don't
I'm
beef
in
with the
my
Hoovers.
place.
Exactly.
Listen.
They bring coalition.
No.
They don't let me talk because I'm
Hold on,
not from
hold on.
California. I don't got the right to politics
That's
about
not-
California.
that's-
Man, you gotta stand in Redondo Beach place.
No. That's not out of line.
I'ma tell you
That's-
how-
that's-
wait,
That's not out of line.
All I'm saying is Woody is good.
Hoovers don't beef with Bloods like that. Beef with
Hoovers are cool with the Bloods.
With all due respect, can I please point out your hypocrisy?
They only beef with one blood
Can I
hood.
please point out your
Hoovers
hypocrisy?
don't beef with Bloods.
They don't.
Why y'all didn't do
They're
this
cool
shit
with
when Woody
Bloods.
was
Can I
hurt?
get this
Moving,
question out?
grooving, and Sue
Why we
whooping.
wait till Woody leave?
Can I
What you talking
point out
about?
your hypocrisy? You just let a dude from St. Louis go in on LA gang
I didn't go.
business.
You trying to start
He
shit.
snatched the
I didn't
Crip
go in
card,
on. I
said
didn't do that.
nothing, but the guy from Long Beach can't just ask
I didn't
a
do that.
question,
I didn't do
rooted
that.
in common
Listen,
sense.
you
Hold
did.
up.
You did do that.
You watching this?
No.
Hold up. Let me
Absolutely.
say
You didn't ask the
something. He just said
question.
some
I was
bullshit.
trying to. You
Hey,
didn't
hold
like
on,
it.
man. Hey,
He
hold
just
on.
said some
Let's
bullshit.
take this
Hold
shit
up,
like-
listen.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
didn't
like
say that.
Munchie B. Let's
Listen.
stay in a Malibu place.
Hold
Talking about
up, gang.
Sulu Groove
Listen.
and
Malibu.
Listen.
So,
I didn't say that. This is what I
that's
said.
a diss?
the question.
Let me say what I said.
That's a
All
diss.
right, let's slow it down.
How's that
Let
a
me
diss?
say what I said.
How is that a diss?
Let me say what I said.
say it was a
If you
diss.
a man and you take somebody to go do something and you reject what you do, then you no longer that gang no more. You no longer a man, so you can't be a Crip. Your Crip card is gone. I'm riding with the Crips. We need stand-up people in the Crips that's gonna understand when we do something, we do it, and that's on 6-0. Right?
Oh, see, Munchie, you should be all over him.
Right? That's on
Munchie, you
6-0.
should be all over him.
Hey, no. Shit.
I'm
He
asking
removed the
questions.
Crip card
I've
from
been up
St.
here with
Louis.
Brick
He
Baby
did.
and shit.
That's
I
on
ain't know
6-0.
And there you have it, man. I'm Rich Trapper signing out. TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Another flu, flammery, skullduggery, larceny situation brought to y'all by No Jumper and A Bad Day from CEDDY Nash. We up out here to the next one. Though. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angels, release free. We go.